Good day, class. So for this video, I will discuss to you our rules and guidelines for our subject. So this is the orientation for general physical education. GPE stands for General Physical Education. So, dati P ang tawag nito, but for this new curriculum, tinatawag na ito as GPE or General Physical Education. Before we start, I will just introduce first myself. I am Frelaine, Gonzaga. I will be your course facilitator for this subject. I am also a graduate from the University of Mindanao, but I am from Digos campus. So last 2017, as Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in MAPE. I was employed here in the University of Mindanao last June of 2018 and currently taking my master's degree or MAED, Master of Arts in Education, major in Physical Education, and still processing for my final defense. So again, I will be your course facilitator. Without further ado, let's proceed with our main agenda. So these are the frequent questions or issues that I encounter. First, we have the attendance. Second, the due dates. Third, we have the messages. Fourth, this class schedule. And lastly, what would you do if you miss the quizzes or exams? So now, let's proceed with the first agenda. Attendance is the first agenda. Attendance, or for your attendance for this subject, is based on your submitted task. So if you submit your task, you're automatically present in the attendance for this week. So this is just applicable in my subject. Not all teachers are doing this one, but for me, if you already submit your task, automatic present na kayo. But if hindi kayo makasubmit on time, automatic talaga yan siya nga absent kayo kasi nga you did not submit on time. So, I will just allow you to submit the task if you have a very valid reason why hindi nyo siya natapos. Kasi nga, ideally, pag once the task is submitted na or nag-due na siya, automatically, hindi ko na siya nag-a-allow na i-open yung task. So, ideally, I would end the submission on 11 p.m. So, please don't forget you have your task pa for this week. That will be submitted by this Friday at 11 p.m. So, ideally, tag 11 p.m. jud ko mag-due date para dili mo maglibog. And it is on Friday ng 11 p.m. Are we all good? Okay, let's proceed with our second agenda. In connection with the attendance, we have here our second agenda, which is the due dates. So, for the due dates, ideally, you have 1 week to submit the task since the task is posted last week pa, and I just have the orientation for this week. So, for your task, ideally, you will have 1 week to submit. So, open ang submission until, again, 11 p.m. only. Due date is due date, no more extensions. Please, klaro ta na ha. Due date is due date, no more extensions. Kasi nga, you are given 1 week to prepare for that specific task. Ideally, you will just have the bottom line or the quizzes or ano pa ba yan siya. So, unless you really have your valid reason para ma-allow ta mo to submit the task, and you really have to contact me for that one. Is that clear? Again, due dates are due dates, no more extension, and then you have until 11 p.m. of every Friday of the week to submit that specific task. Okay? Okay, let's proceed with our third agenda. The third agenda is messages, or how would you communicate to me? Since nga GPE subject are still online, so you can just contact me through our BB Learn. So, you can message me at fbagasol@umindanao.edu.ph, or you can message me on my messenger if, again ha, yung messenger ko is open lang if very important siya. But if makakahintay ka, just message me in our BB Learn. Anyway, everyday man ko mag-open sa atong BB Learn. So, you can message me also if very important and kailangan talaga ng immediate response. You can message me on my messenger. So, it was stated there, it's Frelaine Bagasol-Gonzaga. Kasi I'm just using my old name kasi nga bago lang ako nag-marry. It's just last year when I changed. So, that's why transition year ko pa ngayon. That's why ginagamit ko pa yung previous family name ko, which is Bagasol. Okay? And then, when you message me, please introduce yourself properly. So, indicate your full name, ano yung GPE code mo, ano yung araw ng P, and then what specific task or what specific concern ang imong i-question para within just one look, makitaan na nako kinsa pangalan, unsa imong concern, di kay mangutana pa kung unsa imong name, unsa ang imuhang task kinahanglan submit niya ganon, automatic na. So again, indicate your name, your GPE code, ano ng day ng P, and specific concern. Example, hello ma'am, good morning. I am Juan de la Cruz from code 1234. Ma'am, I have concern regarding our first essay. Is it blah 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 blah? So ganon, just complete na siya within one message para mas dali na ko siya makita, and at the same time, dali po tama ma-replyan. Kasi sa dami-dami nyo, hindi ko na siya ma-remember kung sino-sino kayo. At the same time, hindi ko siya familiar and ma-memorize lahat ng number ng codes nyo. Okay? Again, you can message me in my BBLearn, fbagasol@umindanao.edu.ph, and you can also message me on my messenger account, Frelaine Bagasol-Gonzaga. We'll have our monthly schedule. Since nga, blended pa yung learning natin, diba? University just start, diba? We have the MSAT 1, MSAT 2. So, general physical education, for now, this is just temporary. It's because we will still have need to comply with the admin kung anong kailangan so that we can have the face-to-face classes. So, ideally, kasi nga, sa initial meeting namin, we will just meet during our major examination. So, we will just meet sa school, ideally, once every examination. But, wait for further instruction sa ako. Kasi may tendency na hindi tayo mag-meet or may tendency nga mag-meet tayo. So, ideally, in a monthly schedule, we will just have the Blackboard Learn for the 3 weeks, and every examination, you will have the face-to-face classes. But still, wait for my announcement for you to come in our campus. Kasi kung wala siya, BBLearn pa rin tayo. Anyway, mag-post mo kong announcement if ever kailangan mag-meet for the final examination and what would be the instruction. So, as much as possible, I would really try my best to explain the instruction rule by rule or ano yung specific para mas dali ninyo siya masabtan. At the same time, para mas magiging functionable lahat. Is that good? Again, we will just meet in our examinations. So the rest of that, we will just have our activity in our Blackboard. Okay, for our last agenda. So if you missed any quizzes, performances, or exams, so what would you do? So a student who is absent should have the initiative to ask his or her classmate or teacher regarding the missed quiz and activity. He should coordinate with his or her teacher to avoid the failing grade of 5.0 or NG or 7.2. So if you miss your examination, ideally, you are given 1 month grace period in taking the special exam. But this is just applicable in first to third examination. So unable to submit the final exam also is final exam on the due date will be marked 7.2. Again, for the major examination, for the first, second, and third examination, you are only given 1 month grace period to comply with that specific task. If hindi nyo siya makomply, automatically 0 ang inyuhang score for that one. And if hindi kayo makasubmit ng final examination on the due date na sinabi ko, automatically you will have a 7.2 grade. Is that clear? Okay, let's proceed with the next. So, yun na pala yun siya lahat. So, do you have any concerns, class? If you have any concerns or question or hindi klaro yung pagka-discuss ko ngayon for the short video orientation for our class, just message me in our BBLearn so that I could accommodate for your questions. Again, general physical education or itong subject natin will be online muna tayo. We will just have our activity here in our BBLearn and wait for my announcement for you to come inside our campus to have our face-to-face classes. Is that clear? Okay, so that's it for this short video for our orientation. Thank you for listening and please answer your activity every week. Again, mag-due date na siya every Friday of 11 p.m. every week. So ideally, you have 1 to 2 activities or tasks lang a week. Is that clear? Okay, so thank you for watching. Welcome to the school year 2022-2023 here in the University of Mindanao.
Thank you and ingat ga!